Alright, what's up guys? This is KVP editing. You guys can just refer to me as Kyle if you want, but I'm going to start up my little live editing tutorial thing. I'm gonna start that up again, and this is gonna be episode 4. Because this is my new channel, I'm just gonna make it episode 1. But let's get started, and I'm just gonna import a few files. But sorry. So basically this is just me editing a clip and just doing whatever, and just showing you guys how to do some cool effects or transitions and on my last channel, if you guys are subbed, you know I made it pretty basic, but since I went over all the basics, if you guys have seen that, then I'm gonna try and make this a little bit more, I don't know what you want to call it. I'll make it more complicated, more fun to look at. But so I'm just gonna grab a COD clip, and I edit COD and Gears of War, and I haven't tried Halo yet. I might eventually try that, but I'm also gonna put in my intro if I can find it. Videos. Oh yeah, well it wouldn't even matter if I had my intro, but because I'm not Echo anymore. But so let's just start with this. Let's get some color correction. So I'm gonna use Magic Bullet Looks, and I'm gonna use a color correction that I grabbed from that I just made with my what do you call it, the CC pack I just uploaded. So let's go into custom. Let's look at these, and if you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. If you're an editor, I've got a lot of different CCs on there. So I mean, this is, I think in that color correction pack I probably have, I don't know, 15, probably about 15. Let's just go through these until we find one that we like. And this one right here, I use it for cinematics, if I ever make cinematics. All these CCs I made in the mind of using it for for Gears of War, because I'm more probably known for Gears of War editing than COD, because I haven't really put one out yet. Let's go to this one actually. I like this one. So got some color correction on there. Let's go ahead and put in a song. Downloads, and something that you guys can look out for. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna try and do is put a tutorial of a plugin, since I have probably 5 or 6 plugins that aren't stock with CS6. I figure I can do those, since a lot of people look for those, and I can help some people out, because I use a lot of different plugins. Why am I freaking, there we go, downloads. So I've got like DigiFX and Twixtor and Twitch and Omens 3D. But let's find the song. Just grab this one. Alright. Now something I recommend when you're using CCs is match them with the song. I know this song is an electro song, so it's kind of colorful. It's got a kind of like a haze to it, so, or a colorful haze, and I mean it's dark and colorful at the same time. It's probably a good CC for this type of song. Let's find out where he gets his first shot. Let's see. Alright. I'm actually gonna go into the CC and edit it because it's too dark in my opinion. So I'm just gonna. It's going to. Oh, I'm gonna have to grab my charger real quick, guys. I'll just let you guys look at the CCs while I go find it. Alright guys, I'm back. Whew. Just had to run upstairs, alright? Okay. So let's go with this one. Whew. Out of shape. Alright. Alright. And exposure compensation up a tiny bit. Okay. Scroll back to here. 9% remaining. Oh, freaking disconnected the charger. It's fine where he first kind of like enters that doorway. Alright. So I think I already know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to mask out right here. And let's make it. Let me catch my breath. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to mask out this doorway. And I think I'm going to have everything else just kind of like. I think I might use. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Twixtor this. And then I'm going to make this doorway kind of shatter in. So let's do that. First off, let's delete the clip right there. Into a spittle clip, it's Control-Shift-D, so I'll delete that. Go all the way back to 0 seconds. Let's get some Twixtor. Let's go to U. And if you use Twixtor, obviously it gets rid of the anything that you previously put on the clip, but you can get rid of that by just dragging on top of it. So it's right here, so let's go back a tiny bit. Alright. Now we're going to keyframe it. I believe this clip is actually 59.94, so you want to put Twixtor at 59.94. One sec. I'm not sure what I just did. Okay, there we go. So 59.94 or 94. Okay. So I need to stop disconnecting. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead 2 or 3 frames. One more. Alright, now we're gonna put it at this at 2. Put this at 2. Alright, so now it's Twixtoring right there. So now we're gonna duplicate it. And we're gonna drag this one, we're gonna put it right there. We're going to mask this out. So let's go with whatever. Actually, let's make that a little bit lower. And if you do anything in After Effects and you want to, like say you make a mistake, just press Control Z and go ahead and get rid of it. And if you put a point down for masking and you kind of don't put it where you want it, you can just after you mask it, you can just click on the little box and you can drag it over. Alright. So let it pixelate. I'm gonna put this on half because I'm running Fraps right now, so it's not too okay. So now it should be masked out. One sec. Alright, it's going to mask. So what should be happening is, one sec. Get rid of Twixtor. Yep, that's what happened. Okay. Just gonna have to invert this. Alright. Let's bring this over. So you when you mask, you can't use Twixtor basically. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna freeze frame this. Actually, we're going to time freeze frame. We're going to duplicate the layer, bring this forward, and let's make sure this mask looks okay. Yeah, so we're gonna have to move this. First off, you have to get rid of that because I just duplicated the wrong mask. Probably gonna have to end up feathering a tiny bit too. Alright, on that. Alright, now let's feather it. Let's just do 2 pixels. Probably good enough. Alright. Now click off of it, I'll do that. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do shatter. Actually, what is it called? It's under stimulation. I'm gonna have to find it. Scatter as. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna scatter it. We're gonna put it all the way up to that, and just bring it forward to right there. Now let's keyframe it back down to 0. So then let's look at how it'll form. So then you got all this coming, and then the doorway forms. And right as the doorway forms, you're gonna wanna so it's 2 frames. Let's find out where it actually. Zoom in, we're going to want to match this up on the exact frame, because you don't want to be able to see that box basically. Got this, and then right as it hits the doorway, and then it should be Twixtoring that. Then go ahead and make a little like, I don't know, icon thing of like where the person is. So or wait, no, we're gonna want to do a new layer. So new, solid. Go ahead and make it, I don't know, color doesn't really matter. Well, right now it doesn't. Probably go back and change it, but so we're going to want to scale it down like that. Oh, I'll do that. Alright. And also, if say you want to trim a clip to an exact point, do Alt bracket, and that should be right next to the P key, and you do Alt, and then it's either left or right, and the one on the left will cut it from the beginning, and the one on the right will cut it at the end. So it'll either end there or start there. So let's go ahead and undo that. Don't want to do that. Grab this solid layer. There we go. Alright, now let's go into rectangle tool. Let's make a, I don't care, a star tool, why not? Actually, let's not do that one. Control Z. Let's do an ellipse. Okay. Now I'm trying to think of what it is. I can't remember. Whatever. We'll just have to mask it. But go around like this. And this is gonna be a rough mask. Normally, when you do this, you're gonna want to have it. What's it? Okay. One sec. Alright, well, I'm just gonna use a pre-made one, but basically with that you can just make a shape and you know what, let me try something actually. So I'm going to get rid of the masks. This one get rid of. This one get rid of. I'm trying to think. So I've done this before, I just haven't done it for a while. I have a better idea. I'm gonna make a triangle. Ugh. Yeah, basically these spinning triangles. Make it like that. And now we're going to duplicate this 3 times. Control D. Get rid of that one. Get this one over here. Get this one over here. And so as you can, I'm sure you can already see, it's kind of gonna be a little, what do you call it? Basically, it's gonna spin, and what I want it to do is it's gonna spin, and then as he finishes his shot, it's gonna like rotate, and then as he shoots, it's gonna be Twixtered, and while it's slowing down, the like thing is spinning and coming closer to him. So let's go ahead and rotate this. And don't worry about size for right now, because you can go back in and fix that. Now this one. Oh, I'll do that. Okay. Take this one over here. Action. I'm trying to think of what would look good. This. What am I doing? Alright. This one. Come on. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Freaking kidding me. Okay. Fuck off. What the F? Alright. This one right here. I want to select this one. No. Fuck off. To rotate it. Move the bottom one center. Actually, we're gonna move these ones closer together. We're gonna have to rotate even more. Sorry, this is kind of meticulous. I'm just want to make sure it looks good when it comes out. Move it a bit closer. Okay. See how that looks. So one still needs to be rotated to the right. And move it up. Alright. Okay, that looks good enough, actually. Whatever. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, we're going to basically, you want to use Alt bracket or whatever, make it start right there. We're going to pre-compose this, so we're going to, I believe it's Control C, Control Shift C, Control Alt C. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alright, that's cool. Don't respond. I didn't want you to anyways. I'm sorry, it's on Dean. My computer's been going ham of late, so it's overheating, plus I'm running Fraps and I'm doing CS6. And CS6, in case you guys didn't know, they designed the software so that it takes up, I think it's like 90% of your RAM, so anything that you run off of it kind of sucks. So Fraps, between Fraps, this and Skype, it's like wrecking all my RAM. Well, basically, I'll explain it to you guys. So you want to pre-compose it, and you're going to use scale and rotation. And I believe you'll just, because when you pre-compose, it turns into one layer. And I'll just exit out of this, I guess. It's being gay. But basically, you're going to want to use scale and rotation, and it's all about syncing. So, oh, hey, look at that. Alright, let's just make a pre-comp one. Okay, I'll actually show you guys now. Okay, so all like this. Alright, now let's just move this forward so it's out of the way. This is being Twixtered, so go to U. Okay, so now we're gonna go to right here. Let's keyframe it again. Forward 2 frames. Alright, and then go to this. Change this to 100. Back to normal speed. Zoom out a little bit. Zoom out a little bit. Alright. So now we're going to go forward. You have to figure out where he actually shoots them. This thing freeze frame. Please tell me this thing isn't freeze frame. Yeah, that's not freeze frame, what the hell? It's at 100. This thing definitely looks like it's freeze frame. Let's go to the Twixter. See what happens. Oh my god. I'll to show you guys this. I'm gonna go ahead and end it because this computer is taking a dookie right now. But so a couple of things on my channel. I just released that Magic Bullet Looks pack. I put it in the description. I don't know if you guys have read it or not, but I'm going to be basically doing this thing where I release like some kind of editing pack every week, and this week it's a I'm gonna try and do it every Friday. And basically, so this week I did a color correction pack, and next week I'll do a preset pack. Next week I'll do some kind of Sony Vegas pack. I don't really use Sony Vegas, but I know some people do, so they might just want a pack for that for whatever reason. Okay, here it is right here. Let's find out where he shoots. In case you guys are wondering where I got this clip, I got it from FaZe's editing contest. FaZe Meek, I think it is. He does an editing contest every week. So we're not going to use on this one because he's zoomed in. See if he gets a quick scope or a no scope or something. It's ideal. Alright, this looks like it's going to be a quick scope. Or not. You gonna shoot him? Oh yeah, he is. Alright, yeah, so it looks like he quick scopes him. More or less. Alright, so we're gonna go to... So before he zooms in. So let's just do it right here. So let's go back into Twixtor. We're going to... go back 2 frames because I feel like this is a little bit too far forward. And I'll put the CC back on after I'm done with this, but let's keyframe it. And then wait for a couple seconds. Okay, change this to 2. Alright, now let's drag this over. So as you can see, it forms right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into scale by pressing S. We're going to keyframe that. We're going to bring it way up on the percentage. So basically you can't even see it on the screen. Keep going. I believe that you'll get off the screen one day. I'm also going to put motion blur on this because it'll look a lot nicer. Come on. A little bit farther. A wee bit farther. Okay, so it's right here. So let's make it a quarter of a second pretty much. Or a little bit farther. I'm going to bring it down to 1... let's bring it down to 50%. And then change the position. We're going to also keyframe the position at the beginning of it. Right there. And here we're going to keyframe the position. Keyframe the position. So we're just going to put it on his head. Let's go ahead and put motion blur on. Let's put some rotation on it as well. So let's go over here at the beginning again, keyframe the rotation. That. It's fine, where it kind of like centers on them. That's probably good enough. Let's go ahead and move the keyframes over because I still feel like it's going to be a tiny bit too fast. That scale is so huge that it's just going to decide to skip like hundreds of percentages at a time. Most likely. Right now, let's go back into effects of this. So we're going to have to move looks below it. Right there. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and RAM preview it for you guys, and that's gonna be it. But I thought this was a nice little tutorial. Showed you guys some pretty cool things that you can do. I feel like it's gonna be close to 30 minutes. I wasn't really paying attention to time. Oh yeah, another thing. I'll go ahead and go over how you can get a faster RAM preview. And freaking, I don't know about you guys, talking a little sports, but I hope Georgia beats Alabama. And it's not because I really don't like Alabama, it's more that I'm tired of them being in the BCS championship game every year. But basically, to oh yeah, and this should be a 59.94. You want your rain preview as the same frame rate as the clip. So something you can do is you can change skip, and you can change it between, I think it's 1, 2, and 5, and 0, and basically that makes it so you don't have to render as many clips, or I mean as many frames. Then resolution, you can do full, half, third, quarter. For this I'll just leave it at third. It's probably gonna be pretty quiet, and I know my voice has been pretty quiet, so I'm gonna have to bump up the audio to be able to hear my voice. So most likely this RAM preview is going to be very loud when it plays through this, or plays through what do you call it? Plays on this video that I'm recording with Fraps, because I'm gonna bump up the decibels so you can hear my voice better. Anyways, and plus Georgia, I'm a big Broncos fan. I live in Colorado, and Broncos actually have a lot of like pretty good Georgia players, and a couple of them would be Knowshon Moreno. I know he hasn't been very good of late, but he's normally injured, and he's playing for McGahee now because he tore his MCL. But so Knowshon Moreno, we got him. Then we got Champ Bailey, and Champ Bailey is gonna be first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't know. I think that's obvious. I think he's definitely gonna make it. But as you can see, you've got that kind of cool like scatter effect, and then it comes together. And as like the second all the pixels are like next to each other, turns into this, and you can see the CC. And by the way, if you have any questions about how to download my CC pack in my last video, just leave a comment, and I'll try and hook you up with a link for a tutorial to do it, because I don't feel like making a video for that. But if it becomes enough of a problem, I'll do it. But I don't really want to take 10 minutes to do that. I mean, I'm lazy, so as you can see, we got this going. And by the way, in case you guys didn't know, if you use any plugins outside of CS6, like say Twixtor or Twitch, they use a lot of RAM to render. They use more than just like a normal clip in CS6, and that I'm not really sure why, but it's good plugins, kill RAM preview. Oh yeah, and I know, in case you guys are wondering why I haven't been on Xbox Live, I haven't been on it for a while, and that's because I go off a wireless internet connection, because my router and whatnot is in the other side of the house. So the guy runs in, start Twixtoring it. Something I actually forgot to do. I'll go ahead and do that also. But I forgot to keyframe the Twixtor back so that it stops going slow-mo. So as you can see, it's spinning on the outside. See the triangle starting to form. It's a motion blur, and it rotated. Okay. So now let's watch it. Now let's watch the computer. Alright, so as we're gonna have to find where exactly. Let's go into this. Okay, so right here is when it stops rotating and it actually comes into the guy. So we're gonna go back 2 frames on this. Because you want the Twixtor to end right there, and you can't just set it at 100, so you have to go back a couple frames. So let's go into this, keyframe that. There we go. Okay. And this might be a little bit fast or a little bit too slow. I mean, it's all kind of preference, and it's customizable, obviously. But there's that. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and make this. And because he's zooming in, we're gonna go like right. So right when the gun hits it right here. Actually, let's go back a tiny bit. Because the second like something has to go in front of it, I kind of want it to just disappear. So right here. All right. So we're gonna end the little reticule thing right there. Let's go ahead and RAM preview it. Oh my gosh, my dogs. Ugh. Sorry about my dogs, they're gay. Doggies! Bark for no reason. But out of this I'm gonna end the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll get another like live editing thing like this up pretty soon, but anyways, a lot of these things I showed you, you can make them your own, because there's different ways to use them. Like you could have that reticule just like follow each person and have them like shoot all those people, but anyways. Okay. So this is laggy as balls. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and quit out of Skype also. I'm trying to help out my overheating computer. Ugh. And I haven't decided next week what I'm gonna do for a pack. So if you guys have any ideas, then go ahead and tell me an idea, because freaking like, I'm not doing it for me, obviously, because I have all these things. I know how to do it. I'm doing it more for your guys' benefit. Okay. Don't want to rant for you anymore. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is, more than likely this is going to be extremely laggy. I'm going to go ahead and render out that short little bit and put it at the very, like after this entire tutorial, so you guys can kind of see what we ended up with. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here, guys. Like, comment, and sub, yo. I'm gonna try and be more active. I was a lot more active on my old channel. I think I had like 60 something subs, but so this is gonna be it for the tutorial, guys. I'll put this like little clip at the end. See ya.